Jacqueline, this is Table Scraps, and I love the Dead Gentleman.
I was first introduced to them 4 years ago when some of my role-playing friends sat me down and made me watch The Gamers and Darkness Rising. I immediately fell in love with the films. Unfortunately, I never thought to look deeper into their productions, so up until last year I didn't know they had done anything else. One of my friends bought Dead Camper Lake in a web series called JourneyQuest at Gencon, and I was excited to see what other tales the group had wrought. If you keep up with us, you already know we've done Dead Camper Lake and its predecessor, The Demon Hunters, on Fit. J Random has covered Darkness Rising, and Fox has done The Gamers. As an avid lover of high fantasy / sword and sorcery settings, I snatched up the chance to cover my second favorite Dead Gentleman property.
Grab your scrolls and torches, friends, because today we're embarking on a journey quest.
Our story opens on Ren, a young bard out on her first epic. As she stalks? Why is she stalking? She's a bard. As she stalks through the forest, she is chanced upon by 3 orcs who seem eager for the kill.
Bardic community?
Unfortunately for her, they don't speak naive, and she struggles to find the correct term in their tongue.
Skeld! Held! Skull? Oh, what is the word? Scald! Scald!
Upon hearing she is a bard, their leader sheaths his weapon and commands the other 2 to stop. They don't take too kindly to that and begin to argue. Thinking quickly, Ren swallows a potion and...
God also protects our bards, keeping the humies and pucks from killing them.
Whoa, that was badass! Jesse Lee Keeter, I salute you.
In one of the coolest things that I have ever seen, Rilk slips from Orcish into English so smoothly that you'd swear he's some sort of dark wizard.
He's not, you know, it's just Ren's potion. Bards?
Hi there! Hi.
When she informs them of her research, they immediately change their song and dance. You see, to be featured in an epic is a great honor, and even the orcs don't want to pass that up. They introduce themselves as
Grillak Skull Splitter, 2 L's. Yark Flay's children, just like it sounds.
The 2 orcs recount a tale of a violent wizard's duel, touting the prowess of a yellow-robed spellcaster and the might of their shaman.
Perf did that? The yellow robe?
Kern, that's our shaman, he cast him down with a volley of lightning, and then he sent a vast army of elementals.
Ren's a smart woman, however, and doesn't fall for their quickly unraveling story. The orcs feign outrage, but Rilk steps in to tell the honest truth.
Towards the river, near as I can tell.
What actually happened?
We are greeted by the sight of our main character, Superfluous, dreaming about what sounds like a rather nasty beating. He jolts back to consciousness to find the rest of his party awake and engaged in various activities. The Elven Ranger is studying their map, the Cleric is meditating, and a yet unseen 4th member isn't present. Perf takes this opportunity to make a break for it.
I'd like to take a minute to introduce you to the party.
We've already met Perf, the world's finest Rincewind impersonator played by Christian Doyle. Now, I don't say that to be mean. I love Rincewind. It's just that for now, all we know of Perf is that he's an utter failure as a caster. Perf has a crush on Nara, the Elven Ranger, played by the lovely Anne Kennedy. She's level-headed and focused, and her goal on this journey is shrouded in secret. She has absolutely no tolerance for Perf. Then there's Caro, the Cleric, portrayed by Brian Lewis. He's as down-to-earth as Nara, though he at least does have a sense of humor. Together the 2 of them balance out Perf and the final member of the party, whom I'll introduce shortly.
I am Honor!
Jesus Christ! This is Glorian, brought to life by Kevin Pittman, and he is one of the best things to happen to film ever. He is your stereotypical lawful good meathead who prefers to just punch through problems instead of, say, solving puzzles and overcoming obstacles. That's for the weak. He has a simple sort of bloodlust, and he feels that indulging in it is the best way to earn glory. He tackles Perf to the ground, and being far too brave to grant him mercy, beats the encouragement into him. I guess that nightmare makes sense after all.
Ooh, nasty.
Thankfully, the other 2 arrive to save him. Perf slides up to Nara and attempts to flirt with her.
Hey, I'm working on a new spell.
I have to say, Christian Doyle is adorable here. What girl wouldn't ditch her tunic with lines that sexy assaulting her ears?
Very advanced.
There it is.
They are apparently searching for ruins out here in the forest beach. What ruins? I'm glad you ask. The Temple of All Dooms, of course.
Yes, actually, all of them. All of the dooms.
Really? All of them?
Of course, my fine yellow friend, but I think Caro can explain it a little bit better.
Well, not likely, but the Temple of some Dooms didn't have quite the same punch.
Nara explains that there's no entrance, and Glorian is outraged.
I did not come hundreds of miles and slay thousands of orcs simply to be thwarted here.
Yes. About that, I'm not quite sure you had to kill all those orcs.
I don't follow.
Oh my god. Kevin Pittman is just perfect. This is beautiful. Glorian is a god. Let's just sit back and enjoy this for a minute.
Well, I was too brave to spare the elderly.
The women. The children.
Killing equals honor.
You, sir, are the most honorable man in the world. Bravo. Bravo.
Oh man, I think that's Wargarble, played by the wonderful Matt Bansel. You may remember him from his glorious performance as Duarmithrax the Indestructible. He's a damn swell guy. Aw, I wish I had that many atrocity knives. Ren is watching from behind, and upon seeing that Wargarble's got enough atrocity knives to arm an entire village, she curses. A bit too loudly.
I think you should see this.
Hearing her exclamation, our heroes are led to the clearing to find...
It's a riddle pillar.
And what in Valor's name is that?
A pillar with a riddle
Glorian.
on it.
Ooh, oh, wow, that's bad styrofoam.
Find and defeat the Guardian to enter the Temple of All Dooms.
A most perplexing riddle. I'm guessing it's some kind of dragon.
It's a river.
So now they know that to open the temple, they must defeat the
Guardian
river.
is
Hilarity
the river.
ensues.
It will take all my bravery to defeat it. Oh, I could stab it in the mouth. If only I could find a way to hold it in place. Stab!
Have you taken many blows to the head?
Hundreds.
Now, here I need to refer to the special features of the DVD. The outtakes for Kevin Pittman's blow to the head scene are, if you'll pardon the pun, glorious. You need this DVD. Trust me.
Onward!
Perf sees another opportunity to pull a Sir Robin, and he seizes it.
Well, that's my cue. Cheers. What?
And he's leaving. Again.
What about the sword?
Don't care.
What about the quest then?
Saw the quest.
Don't you at least want to see him kill a river?
Nothing you couldn't heal.
He'll come back.
Nara and Caro have a
always
pretty
does.
great
You
exchange,
seem rather
in which
sure
it
about
becomes
that.
apparent that she has no idea Perf's in love with her.
What?
You know, I would have thought that blue robe line was
really
a
don't
dead
see it.
giveaway. As he's explaining, however, Nara's highly trained elf eyes happen upon an orc sign left from the pair from earlier.
Legolas, what do your elf eyes see?
Orc sign.
Caro scrambles after Perf as Nara prepares for the fight scene. Superfluous struggles with himself as he begins to gain ground. He wants to leave this quest behind and go back to where he is safe, but he cannot bear the thought of leaving Nara, even if she does despise him. Truly, he is a tragic hero.
Damn it!
Caro finds him unharmed and warns him of the nearby orcs.
Orcs where?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, no, Caro, no! Oh, I couldn't protect you. Well, don't worry. I'm sure our heroes will lay you to rest in the sanctified ground of the nearest temple of your order.
Caro,
I think he's dead.
can you help him?
Probably not. I'm not a very good wizard.
What? Wizards can't resurrect without wish. That's part of why you need a cleric. Shenanigans! Shenanigans, I say! Nara and Perf are pinned down by the encroaching greenskins.
Is that... That's not racist, is it? I can say... Oh, okay, good.
and they demand glory.
I think they're looking for glory.
Be prepared. This is going to get amazing.
Oh, yes, an orcish grammar fight. Where have you been all my life, JourneyQuest? I love you.
Kubaka kakathas. Lorakiruk nidaka.
Go get Caro.
Nara commands Perf to grab Caro while she lays down some cover fire.
Overestimating my courage. Go! I'm gonna die.
She notches an arrow and swings around the trunk as he hurries off to grab their companion. She misses the first time, but her second arrow hits one of the archers square in the chest. The orcs put on their serious business faces and prepare to unleash a volley upon the pair.
How is he?
I really don't know why Nara's encouraging him. Do elves not have wizards
magic?
or clerics? Honey, wizards don't heal. This can only end terribly.
No,
Yep.
not now.
He rotted him.
Oh.
Way to go, Nara. I hope you know this is all your fault.
With no choice but to leave him, they flee from the orcs and find themselves tumbling feet first into some ruins.
What did you do to him? No. You were supposed to heal him, not rot him like a fish in the sun.
Well, I botched the spell,
But
alright?
it's your fault, Nara. Damn. I know he's a shitty wizard, but you should know better. For shame, woman. For shame. While she searches for an escape route, we return once more to Glorian as he ferociously attacks the, river. Again, Glorian is amazing.
Well played, River!
He's at the giving point when he sees a gorgeous blue maiden playing the flute a short distance away. Aw, she's so pretty.
Greetings, warrior, and welcome to the mystical healing waters of... Can't believe you stabbed me!
Bravely stabbed you!
Yeah. Well, Glorian blundered his way into the temple. What a true warrior.
Ah!
He finds himself alone in a stone room, a single bird bath the only ornamentation. Fancy!
Welcome to the temple of
Holy crap!
Doom.
Scary ceiling voice.
Quick, take us back to Perf and Nara.
Is that what I think it is? We just skipped all the dooms.
I wish I could skip all the dooms.
Well, don't touch it!
The sort of fighting is a class act. I love it. Now Perf is the chosen one, and Nara is angry. She was supposed to take the sword, apparently, which is why her people sent her. Perf quickly finds he can't get rid of the blade, and we see why it's such a badass weapon.
Wow,
Oh yeah, it teleports them out of the ruins and into the orcs. Perf threatens them with both swordplay and magic, but alas, his only spell is one that summons milk, and the orcs have quite a laugh at his expense as they bind the duo.
Franzagax. Shugags get.
Ooh, Glorian's back. Let's see how he'll get out of the Temple of All Dooms.
Woo!
Yeah, I have no idea.
You were the worst
As
wizard
Nara
in
and
the world.
Perf argue, the shaman begins hatching a plan to take the elf maiden's trophy. Roke, to his credit, is disgusted by his intentions, but the shaman won't back down.
want to rat with an orc?
While he tries to put the metaphorical moves on Nara, Perf stands up for him. The shaman takes that as a challenge and a duel is declared. As the shaman adds more power to his spell, Perf snatches a nearby rock and chucks it at his head. It knocks him to the ground, and the energy he was controlling releases harmlessly into the air, and... nope. Just kidding. It crashes back into him, and he explodes into a beautiful red slush. Roke commands the orcs to attack, and Perf springs heroically into action. He thrusts his hand forward and summons the forces of air, which tear his robe off.
Meat henge. Nice. I give it a 4 out of 5 for dick names.
The sword appears in his hand, and we see why it's called the Sword of Fighting. It kills the shit out of the attackers, and finally enough have been down for Perf to cut Nara free. As they make their escape, one last fighter raises his crossbow for the kill.
But wait. Who could those footsteps belong to?
Ooh, oh my. Caro is back, baby. As a zombie, nonetheless.
No, not a zombie.
Right now.
You see, there are two basic types of undead. You have your corporeals, zombies and ghouls and the like, which are bodies without souls. And then you have your incorporeals, ghosts and spirits, souls without bodies. You get the gist. What you've managed to do, which has eluded every necromancer and death priest in history, I might add, is to create a theoretically impossible form of undead. An intelligent corporeal. A soul with memories intact, trapped inside a rotting corpse. So, thank you. Thanks for that.
That's the best zombie speech I've ever heard.
Meat henge?
Well, I think it's cute.
Heed me.
Glorian! Yay, you're back! And holy crap, is that two Nathan Rices? It's like all my fanfics finally came true. Glorian shows the same masterful grasp of puzzles as before, and stabs one of the nice knave gargoyles through the heart. Goodbye, extra Nathan Rice. We will never forget you. He has left with the line half of the duo. This can only end in hilarity. He throws the gargoyle down the now unguarded hall, and upon finding him alive, follows after. The other members of the party return to search for their fine armored friend, but upon finding the Naiad, begin to wonder if he headed back to camp.
It's a dead Naiad. Could you please put some clothes on?
Maybe you should put some shorts on or something, if you want to keep fighting evil today.
As they trek back, they are greeted by a mysterious leather-clad assassin. Grade A barding there, Ren. Back with the adventurers, they try to gain information from the very kick-assly clad assassin. However, she's having none of their questions. After delivering an expert kick to Perf's face, she lassos Caro and stabs him in the gut. I just have to say, Brian Lewis's face here, priceless. I want it on a t-shirt. Nara draws a dagger, but their captor is quicker and launches a drug dart into her neck. As Kara rises, she snaps his neck as though he were a wet rag doll. Apparently, when Perf released the sword, he brought down a very high bounty on their heads, for it is said that whoever wields the sword will lead a great rebellion that will overthrow the current rulers, the Wicked Kings. Perf points out that the kings themselves sent the party to get the sword with the intent of having them destroy it, just in case one of them was the chosen wielder. However, they hired a score of bounty hunters to eliminate them.
Well, you know, they are called the Wicked Kings. I mean, they probably should have seen this coming.
Perf takes the sword and prepares to attack her, but his yellow robes get the better of him and he flees. The sword berates him and he tries to get rid of it, but they are bound together by fate. Finally, he succeeds in tossing it over a cliff and continues his running. We've now come full circle. Here is Ren speaking once more with Gralnock and Yart. She fills in the pieces of her epic that had been missing since her, indisposure.
Look like this.
Perf has the fabled sword of fighting, her epic is now totes legit, and she has a little bard crush on Roke.
This became a real epic.
As the orcs begin heading out, Yart and Grelnot make a few requests of her. They seem easy enough to accommodate.
Can I have hair?
Sure thing.
And I have always yearned to be a female.
All that's left now is to name her opus.
JourneyQuest. Oh, that's terrible.
This thing is fantastic. From start to finish, it is just phenomenal. The acting, the effects, the entire freaking language they built for the orcs. A lot of love went into this, from everyone involved, and it really shows. The story is really interesting, and the jokes, dear God, the jokes. You'll hurt from laughing so hard by the time it's over, and if you don't at least crack a smile, then there's something wrong with you.
One of the only issues I have with this season is that Perf is a wizard. He shouldn't be able to heal or resurrect. Now, I know this isn't supposed to be Dungeons & Dragons, but in most high fantasy settings, a divine caster, such as a paladin, priest, or cleric, is needed for this sort of thing.
Also,
something magic?
Nara. I love everything about her character except for the way she treats Perf. I mean, sure, he's a fuck-up, but he's the first person to admit it. But she uses him as a scapegoat for everything. In this case, Caro's condition wouldn't exist if not for her forcing him to try and resurrect him. They could have gone to find Glorian, unleashed him on the orcs, and carried Caro away to the nearest non-doomy temple.
You can watch all of JourneyQuest online at JourneyQuest.com, but really, you should buy their DVD. These guys definitely deserve your support. They dedicate a lot of time and love to their projects, and they're really great filmmakers. Independent doesn't always mean bad, and The Dead Gentleman showed just how well-crafted, self-produced movies and shows can turn out to be excellent.